2 days ago, I got a radiofrequency skin tightening treatment for my lower face and jowl area, the Allegio. It's a Korean device. And in this video, I'm going to show you what my skin looked like immediately after the procedure, a little bit what it looked like during, how it felt, and why out of all the options there seem to be nowadays for the lower face, why I chose this one at this time. At my appointment, about to head in, taking some quick before pictures, and these are the areas that I'm hoping to tighten and lift with this treatment. I am back in my car, leaving the appointment. It's about, I want to say by maybe an hour after the treatment. They had me stay and put on that CO2 mask because I was getting red, which I'm not surprised. About halfway through or 3/4 way through the treatment, she said I was getting red and she was a little concerned. So I know she was watching the settings, but she said that I should get a CO2 mask after the treatment, which is kind of like a cooling and soothing and healing mask that I had to sit with for 40 minutes. And I said, yes, no problem. This ad here is what they had in their office as far as what the CO2 mask does, and primarily on this it states it's great for use after microneedling, so I can see how this was beneficial for me with this treatment as well. This is what my face and neck looked like immediately after the CO2 mask was removed. It did peel off like in pieces like a gel mask, and then she used a nice towel to wipe any of the residue off. Then they did this cooling mask like under my chin, upper neck area, which felt great. That area did feel the hottest, even out of like the areas they did on my face. So it was pretty soothing. I didn't have to sit with it for 40 minutes like I did the CO2 mask, but it did feel really nice and soothing. And I'm glad I got that portion as well. So it was kind of like all under here, a lot on this area, and then just kind of like this whole side of the face. It wasn't too painful. There was some like spicy points, but it felt like there was like 3 parts. Like she started with the roller thing and would kind of like put it in different areas. Each spot was about 5 seconds long, and it was just that 5th second mark where it maybe started to feel like really hot, but then it would move and she would put it onto a different spot. So there was some twitches I had during a couple of the movements. And then the second part of it was kind of like they roll it on there, and that part actually kind of felt soothing and like a massage. And the nurse that did my treatment have the assistants in there, and they're applying some kind of gel along the process, so that I don't know if it's to help slide it along or just like a soothing thing, but that helped. And they even offered to like use this buzzing thing on my head that was kind of like a massage thing to distract, so they offered that and I took advantage, and that did help get my mind off of whether each touch was going to be hot or not. The heat-based treatment, I definitely felt the heat. It's not a treatment where you see immediate results. It's over time. They want to see me in 1 month and then again at the 3-month mark. That I could wear makeup after a couple hours. I don't know if I'll put on makeup yet today or not. I don't really have anywhere to go. I got through it. Hopefully I get some snatched results. Stay tuned. So today is Sunday. The treatment was on Friday. Thankfully today I'm doing fine. No bruising, no swelling. Everything went well so far. Now I just got to wait for the results, hopefully, to kick in, which can take you weeks, they say. I wouldn't recommend this for like a lunchtime treatment. You would think it would be a treatment you would want to do on a day off or where you don't have anywhere to go afterwards. If you're subscribed to me or you've seen any of my Sculptra videos, you might be wondering like, why am I doing this again right now? It's actually been 13 months since my last 2 vials of Sculptra, and I still love my results. I still feel like they're there. I'm not back to baseline, or I don't feel like they're totally depleted, but I am starting to see a little bit of laxity. But I wanted to keep the momentum going, and I don't necessarily just want to keep doing the same thing, get more fillers. So stimulating the innermost layers of my skin, which this type of treatment is supposed to do, is something that I haven't done in a while. So I wanted to throw that in the mix. I also think that this is one of those treatments too where they recommend more than one for best results. So I'm hoping that maybe by doing it earlier than later, I can maybe get away with just one. And also the place that I go to had this amazing special that I couldn't pass up. So that's what made me want to act on it at this time and just see if I can get some tightness in there, especially summer's coming up. I had already been checking out lower face treatments, aside from like fillers, aside from topical things, aside from anything dramatic like a thread lift or obviously a facelift. It seemed like I came to three main things, and that was radiofrequency treatment, laser treatments, and ultrasound treatments. The way I understand it is all three of those work pretty much to make collagen, which is a basis of a lot of anti-aging, but they do so in different ways. So for example, the lasers use light, but those can also with like the top layer or the texture of your skin. So I could use something like that. I have melasma. And then ultrasound devices like Ultherapy, for example, use ultrasound to do that collagen production. They go way deeper into your skin, so those results are said to be longer lasting. I've heard it can be more painful, at least on some of the older machines. So radio frequency treatments, which is the Allegio, the one I got, use heat to do that collagen production. So it heats up those deeper layers of your skin to get that circulating. There's Silpharm RF microneedling. I didn't opt for that option. I just got the radio frequency. The benefit of the ones with microneedling is that it will help you with the texture of your skin, the tone, hyperpigmentation, while also doing the tightening. It was more expensive, so I just went with the one that had the special. Plus, I already do in-office microneedling treatments. I had one not that long ago, and I also just got this at-home microneedling system from Koreanskincare that I'm super excited to try. So that's why I bypassed, again, besides the money factor, and just got the radio frequency at this time. I got this treatment on a Friday, and later in the day, that following Monday, all of a sudden I noticed these red welts on my neck when I looked in the mirror, and when I felt them, they did feel swollen and felt like lumps. It is pretty scary. I Googled quite a bit of different things, and it does appear that throat swelling can be a common side effect from radio frequency. Your lymph nodes can also get swollen, so I'm hoping it's not something more serious. But once I noticed them, it did go down gradually every day. I did put ice packs and cool towels on it, and that helped. And since then, it's just gone away and gone down. As I notated earlier in this video, I did get a radio frequency back in 2019, and the after recovery of that was more than I expected, and I had significant swelling at that time as well. So I'm hoping that it is just a common side effect for me, that radio frequency on my neck area causes swelling like this, and that everything's okay. If you want to see what kind of results I hopefully get from the Allegio, make sure you subscribe, because I will definitely be doing a follow-up.